I know it's tough being alone. I know it's tough looking at all the classmates, all the cool kids partying, doing all these things while you're at home. You feel like you are an outcast, right? You feel left out. I've been there, trust me. I was never the popular kid. I had a very small group of friends, and looking at all these stories of all these people talking about all these cool parties, things they did, people they met, made me jealous, made me feel like I don't belong because I wanted to participate in all these cool things. But in reality, I'm extremely blessed that I wasn't around those people and I wasn't around that environment, and I wasn't growing up enjoying those things. Because why would you want to enjoy something that's inherently bad for you? Drinking, doing degenerate things, partying, spending your time at night doing God knows what. It's not a good thing for the long term. Sure, enjoy it when you're young, all those things. But if you are not part of that lifestyle, don't feel bad that you're not part of it. It's a good thing because you can focus on yourself. You have way more time for yourself. And let me tell you this, if I had those group of friends who would go out partying and drinking every weekend and I was part of that group, I would not be where I am today. I spend a lot of my free time, obviously, sometimes, playing video games, being alone, being upset, all those things, but a good chunk of it I spent working on my YouTube, my social media, things that really matter for me, things that I wanted to do. And so if it wasn't for my free time, I would not be where I am today. So use your time, use your lone time, your lone chapter in your life to your advantage. Learn what you want to do with your life. Understand who you are. Try to be comfortable being alone. Are you comfortable being alone? Can you go for a walk by yourself? Can you go on a road trip by yourself? Can you just be by yourself in the house and just listen to nothing, just silence, just you and your own thoughts? That's important. You're your own best friend, essentially. If people around you turn against you, you don't have anyone to talk to, you need to be good being with yourself. And I'm not saying those people who party, those people who, go out at night are bad and you're good. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that you have to appreciate your current life path and your current life journey, because nothing in life lasts forever. This chapter that you're in right now will eventually end. You're not going to be this lonely for the rest of your life. You're going to have, more people along the way in your life. You're going to meet more people at your job, your career. Really appreciate the fact that God is giving you this opportunity to really understand yourself. Now, if you're spending this time playing video games, doing other dumb things, just wasting your time, that's a really bad choice. That's a really bad use of your lonely chapter. Like I said, you have to use it to understand yourself and work on your goals and dreams, things that you want to do in the future. Start doing them now, because you, compared to all those people that you look up to, all the cool kids, actually have the time to do it. You don't have to worry about this party happening next weekend or, buying alcohol, going out drinking, going out partying, being hungover, coming home at like 4 a.m. You don't have to worry about those things. You're blessed that your circle is not those people. So think about it this way. I am so blessed that I don't have this lifestyle that's not benefiting me at all. Trust me, the lifestyle of going out and partying and drinking is not benefiting you. The only benefit is being more social and meeting more people. But those people who you meet when they're drunk and they don't care, nobody cares. They're just partying, having a good time. They're probably not going to remember a lot of it after. You're not really friends with them because they're all drunk and just partying and whatever. You're friends with everyone there, but in reality, you're not really friends with everyone. It's a lot better to have 1 or 2 good friends than like 30 friends, people who you call friends, but they're not really your friends. Can you call your friends right now and ask for anything and they're gonna come and help you? I believe I can with my few friends that I have. I literally have like 3 friends, if that. So it's better to have quality friendships rather than quantity. You would much rather have one really good friend that will help you out in any way they can, that will be there for you when you need them, rather than having like 20, 30 friends that don't really care about you. Those friends have another like 30 friends themselves. They don't really view you as like their best friend, the person who they really are committed to helping out and being with and really trusting. Being with sounds like gay or something, but I mean like really spending their energy and sharing their, true selves with you. Not being fake is what I'm trying to say. So if you're alone, when I say alone, I mean you don't go out partying that often or ever, and you have like one or two friends that align with your values and you have a good time together and you trust each other, you're in a really good spot in life. That's a lot better than having 30 degenerate friends who go out partying and doing other stupid things. I'm 25 years old, and for the longest time, I've felt really bad about it. I felt really outcasted compared to my peers because everybody would go out partying, everybody would go out, do all these things, but I wouldn't go. I wouldn't get invited. I just wasn't part of their friends group. But like I said countless times, as I got older, I realized that it's a blessing that I'm not part of that community. I am so happy I'm not smoking or doing other things, because a lot of people who I know who went to these parties, who had a bunch of friends who were doing all these things, they smoke weed like every day because it helps them. They drink, they go out partying, they spend all this money on alcohol. I know people who complain about living paycheck to paycheck, but yet they go out every Friday and buy like 5 drinks at a bar. That's $100. And you're complaining about money and having a shitty life? You're not like those people. You're on a different trajectory in life. You're on a different path. Those people who are like that, who go partying like every weekend, staying up all night, being hungover, a lot of those people are going to have not the best lives. They're going to be living paycheck to paycheck. They're going to be struggling because when they're young, they haven't built the foundation for their future. Because when you're growing up, let's say you're 14, 15, 16, 17, if you get into a habit of having a good time by going out and partying and just not sleeping, essentially, you're going to continue having this habit into your early adulthood. You're going to be 21, 22, 23, 24, partying, having all these cool experiences, hanging out with all these girls, blah, blah, blah. Yet other people who are lonely are going to be working on themselves and their career and their future. And like I said, if I was part of those friend groups who go out partying and doing all these things, I would not be where I'm at today in life. I would not have a YouTube channel. I would not make videos for a living. I would not be a content creator for the past 3.5 years because I would spend all that time going out. I've spent so much time working on what I have now, like making videos, filming, editing, going live. I've spent so many hours. I've spent so many days, weeks, months, years doing this stuff instead of going out. And my path in life when it comes to content creation started when I was 17 years old. That's when I started making videos on YouTube, like a lot. I would do daily vlogs for weeks. I would post videos multiple times a week. Like it was my commitment in life to make it happen. So yeah, use this lonely chapter of your life to your advantage. Work on yourself, focus on understanding who you are, and don't do other degenerate things alone, like play video games all day long and just waste your life. You're blessed to be alone. You're blessed to have all this time to yourself. Anyways, if you have any video ideas for me in the future, any questions you have, let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll talk to you next time. Take care.